I just need to make this point about, this false narrative that's going around that Hibs are going to lie down to Celtic. It's just not going to happen. This is going to be, the game's going to be on TV as well. These guys are getting professional pride. They're going to, they're not going to down tools when there's hundreds of thousands of people watching and potential future clubs, managers watching as well. So that's just not going to happen. I think if I was to put a bet on it, I'd probably say Celtic would just sneak it. But it's not going to be an easy afternoon, and Hibs will definitely make life difficult for them, as they always do.
Before we wrap up, Fraser, the fixtures in full the weekend, that game on Monday night is the one that screams out to me. Hearts Rangers, that's going to be an absolute cracker. Who do you fancy? I mean, look, I fancy Hearts to get the job done, but I don't think it will all go their way. I think Rangers will go there and actually play pretty well. They played pretty well the last time they went, although they ended up getting beat. In the first half, they played really well. I think Hearts might edge it, but what do you think?
Oh, it's a bank holiday blockbuster, isn't it? Absolute brilliant. At 5:30, Tynecastle will be on fire. I tell you, I've loved covering games at Tynecastle this season. What an atmosphere.
It's a great stadium.
It's been brilliant. The fans, absolutely. For a fan-owned club, they have done their job to a T. It's brilliant. Everything that you could say hasn't happened at Parkhead for times this season. It's been complete opposite at Tynecastle. The place has been absolutely on fire for home games, and it's helped get Hearts over the line, and I think it will again on Monday night. There's a reason they've not lost, as I said earlier, they've not lost at home all season in normal time. Their only defeat came in penalty kicks against Falkirk and the Cock. 17 league games in there, not lost any of them. The amount of clean sheets. I've said before in here that the last 7 Hearts games I've covered, they've not let a single goal in. Wow. They do lose, they can lose control of games similar to Celtic, but they always look comfortable defending their box when that happens. That's where Derek McInnes's pragmatism comes in. When those moments happen, they look like they actually enjoy defending their box and letting teams come on at them and say, right, come on then, break us down. Halkett, Finlay, centre defensive partnership been superb. If one's missing, in comes Frankie Kent or Jamie McCart, Michael Steinwender. They're rock solid at the back. I just think there's such an energy to Hearts in front of their home fans. Rangers are fragile. They're the opposite. They can't keep a clean sheet for loving their money at the moment. They're throwing in goals left, right and centre. They're having to outscore teams to win games, and it came back to bite them at the weekend. 1 clean sheet in the last 10 games, I think it is. 6 goals conceded in the last 2. Everything for me is pointing towards another Hearts win. Not even a draw. A draw wouldn't be a disaster for Hearts, but I think they can knock Rangers out of the equation on Monday night. But what a game it's going to be.
Singing the Blues, Ryan says 2-2 at Easter Road, 2-1 to Rangers on Monday. But Jambo Stew says Hearts also have a strong end to games, 23 points gained from scoring from the 83rd minute onwards, which is pretty remarkable. And the one thing I'd throw in as well is that Hearts, although they've looked maybe a bit tired in the last couple of months, but they always turn up in the big games. They always turn up in the big games. They have done this season. Home and away to Celtic, home and away to Rangers. I know they lost the last time they went Easter Road before the weekend, but even then, 3-0 down, almost got a point. I think Hearts will have enough to see off Rangers on Monday, but do you agree with me?
Yeah, I mean the record against the top 6 this season has been phenomenal. Let's be honest. I think Derek McInnes has pointed out a few times as well. For me, I'm going to throw out 2 scenarios here, right? If Hibs were to beat Celtic and and Hearts were to beat Rangers, you might as well hand Hearts the title this weekend. It could be done and dusted.
6 points ahead with 3 games left.
It'd be agreed.
More or less all over.
That'd be it finito. You might as well, hand them the trophy on Monday night if that was to happen. The flip side of that is a lot of people are counting Rangers out this league race, and a lot of people are saying Rangers' trip to Tynecastle was a must-win. Even if they draw, I'm still not counting Rangers out of this, because if they were to draw at Tynecastle, they would remain 4 points behind, and if they were to beat Celtic at Celtic Park and Hearts were to drop points, then they'd close the gap again, and it would only be 2 points in it potentially. And with Celtic still to play Hearts in the final day, and if Hearts are still top of the table, there's still a chance that if Rangers were to win remaining games and Celtic were to beat Hearts, then Rangers could be crowned champions. So I don't think a draw counts Rangers out of it. Obviously, it's not the result that they'll be wanting. I'm pretty sure Danny Rowe will be desperate to get that win and keep them in contention, firmly in contention. But I still think, I don't think it reduces to a 2-horse race if they drop points. But my own gut feeling is I'm actually thinking Rangers are going to win on Monday. I do. I've just got a suspicion that they'll be absolutely hurting from that defeat in Motherwell. I think they've been decent on the road under Danny Rowe as well, and a lot of people, obviously the Hearts are building momentum now as well, and they'll go into it with it's heavy favourites, but also with a lot of pressure as well because of that scenario I just painted there. There's four games to go, and they're sitting top of the league, but if Rangers were to win, then it could completely, you could rip up the script and it flips it completely, and the odds, switch to who's, suddenly maybe Celtic might be favourites to the win. So it's just so unpredictable. But I think that Rangers have got I fancy Rangers to get the result on Monday, and it'll shake things up again. But it wouldn't surprise me if Hearts win. And if they do and Celtic win, then I think if Rangers were to lose, it's game over for them. I think even the most optimistic fan would admit that it's finished. But a draw, I think, just if it keeps them in it.
I know I've not had you in a while, Fraser. I think the perfect way to sign off would be putting you in the spot. Michael Gannon on here the other night said that he thinks it's now destiny for Hearts to win this title. Who do you think will come out on top?
It's not been that long that you haven't asked me that question. Come on. You asked me that question since about October. I do think Hearts. I think Hearts, they've got an extremely hard run in, right enough. But I think they've got the strongest defence. I think they've got the two best strikers in Scotland. I think they've got the mentality. So I think they'll get it done. They've got the lead. I think they'll get it done. There you go.
Fair
Hearts.